is an insane question. To be Chili Bean Nom Nom, so that's embarrassing to say.
How's your con going, first off?
It's very, very lovely. Everybody's been super nice. The hotel, like the venue is very cool. And I had a phenomenal grilled cheese sandwich last night. So I'm having a great time.
With Wisconsin cheese?
Yes.
And it's your first time in Milwaukee? Have you been able to like go out and explore Milwaukee?
So I haven't gotten to explore yet. Maybe tonight. It is my first time though. I know some of the actors went to an escape room last night, but I was like, my brain is dead. I can't solve any mysteries, you guys. Like, I'll just be useless. So I went to bed instead.
So, in To Be Hero X, you play Lucky Cyan, and her abilities are literally shaped by what the public thinks of her, highlighting a system where image often outweighs reality. As the voice behind the character, how do you interpret this as a commentary on the way social media can build or destroy a person's power overnight?
If y'all haven't seen To Be Hero X, y'all need to watch that. It is such a interesting, phenomenal concept, and that trust system, that rating system, affects all of the heroes in the world. A cool thing that the studio did, they actually had fans vote for season 2, and it's going to affect the tournament arc in season. Anyways, fascinating. Love it. Love that show. So happy people watched it. Lucky Cyan, I was so happy. Not all of the characters have happy endings, but hers is one of the better ones. But I think, fortunately, part of her thing is, she is just so genuine, and I think that is a really, really interesting message. I feel like on social media, the ideas to present your best self, and there's a lot of I don't want to say people being fake, but there is a pressure to perform, and Lucky Cyan, she just had this genuineness to her that really appealed to people. And that is something that I have found. I used to be really scared to tweet. I would tweet and then have an anxiety attack and be like, are people gonna judge me? But now I retweet dumb Sanji fan art all the time. I've just become my genuine self, and it really resonates with people. And so I'm like, it really is true when people are like, just be yourself. That's the best way to be, and it's the easiest way to be, and people seem to like it. So I don't know. That's the message I took away from Lucky Cyan, is just be yourself.
I've seen some Instagram stories where you're retweeting some Fern stuff. I've seen some of those. Yeah. So you voiced Pudding, Noelle, Nina, which I love Nina, Starry Bride, just saying. And they each use a lot of emotional masks in very different ways, some for survival, some out of pride. How do you approach the internal world of these roles to understand the motivation behind those sudden emotional snaps?
Interesting. So, I feel like, I'm neurodivergent, and a term that has become more normalized is the term masking. Mm-hmm. And learning about masking has been so helpful for me. I feel like it's something that a lot of us have been doing, but we didn't have the words for it. And so just learning about that really helped me. I feel I personally am drawn to those characters, and directors also cast me as those characters. I think part of the reason, and kind of going back to Lucky Cyan, I grew up in a very religious, restrictive household, and so there were a lot of feelings that I had to suppress, and I had to wear I'm the perfect godly girl mask. And so I'm very, I don't know, I have a lot of experience with that, and I relate to those characters, and that's part of why it is so freeing when they finally do start to accept themselves and let the mask slip and let others see who they really are. That's a phenomenal question. Thank you.
Yeah, I also relate. As a neurodivergent person, I definitely get that. I kept seeing it when I was watching those animes, and I was like, oh my gosh. Looking back at your credits, which role do you feel left the biggest impact on you as a person? And conversely, if you could jump back into the booth to play any character for just one more day, which one brings you the most pure joy to perform?
So for both, I'm going to go with Suletta from The Witch from Mercury. She got to make some silly noises that I will never get to make again. I had so much fun. And then Suletta is another one that like is very neurodivergent coded. A lot of folks online have diagnosed her as autistic, and that is certainly the way that I played her. That was also really special for me. Talking about growing up religious, compulsive heterosexuality was like a really big thing for me. And over the pandemic and quarantine, like a lot of people, I just kind of went on a journey to like get to know myself, and I started to realize I'm like, maybe I'm not like straight. And so I think Suletta was like the first like explicitly queer character that I booked. And, you know, I mean, Suletta also, you know, when Miorne's like, you're my groom, Suletta's like, but we're both girls. And Miorne's like, Mercury was quite conservative, wasn't it? Like, I related to Suletta a lot, and like, I had a lot of parallels there with Suletta. Definitely never smashed a man in a giant robot, but I don't know. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But yeah, I relate to Suletta. I loved those like heartbreaking moments, but she also had like so many funny, silly moments that were great. Like she was just, I got to do everything with her, and I would love to revisit that.
Would you say there's a lot of different times throughout your like acting career that you've been able to like discover yourself through the characters you've played?
Absolutely. Honestly, sometimes when I get cast, I like go into the director and I'm like, rude, you read me. Like, how dare you? Like, you were totally right. But yeah, like, to me, acting feels very like therapeutic. I tend to bottle my emotions up, and so when I get to go in the booth and cry, like it's just like releasing some pressure from that valve or whatever. And it's also just kind of a safe space to explore. Like, oh, there's that quote from there's that. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, you need to read some shoujo manga and develop empathy. But I really do think like watching anime and I mean, you empathize with these characters and you learn about yourself. It's hard not to, and especially as an actor when you're putting yourself in their shoes, literally, you have to think about things from their perspective. And with every character, even if they're like super duper evil, you have to find something to connect and resonate with. And there are a lot of times where I've walked out of the booth and I'm like, I need to unpack this with my therapist. I learned something today. Yeah.
And then the last kind of question for you. You voiced two of the most iconic mages in recent anime, the royal high-status Noelle Silva and the humble, disciplined Fern. If they suddenly traded places, who do you think would have a harder time adjusting? Would Noelle survive the quiet, patient life of traveling with Fern? Or would Fern be completely overwhelmed with the chaotic expectations of the royal capital and the Black Bulls?
This is an insane question.
I thought literally like the complete opposites, and I thought it'd be great.
Oh my goodness. Well, Noelle would be so fed up with Freerin.
Yeah.
She would blast, like, I mean, Fern calls Stark a pervert, and he gets so upset. Noelle would do so much worse. Like, Noelle would be blasting him with water, breaking his bones, like poor Stark. Goodness gracious, yeah, it wouldn't be a quiet, peaceful show with Noelle in it. Yeah, oof. Fern, I think Fern would adapt. I think she would just find like a very quiet corner and just like chill with like a book or something, and then just pop out and be like, Charmy, have you made any food? Oh, snacks, yay, thank you. And like, I think she would be good friends with Charmy and have Charmy like make her baked goods on the regular.
And maybe like friends with Gordon. Like.
Oh yes! Oh my god, they would get along. Oh, I want fan art of that. Oh my god, they would be like besties. And then also Gray. Gray gets a little loud, but Fern would just be like, just chill. Just chill.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything you want to share for people to check out, and where can people find you?
I am Jill's Voice most places. On Twitter/X, I am Jill Harris BO. I'm directing Ganosia right now. It's really cool. Obviously, Hell's Paradise and Free Reign, check those out. I'm not a part of this, but Witch Hat Atelier is going to be awesome. Goodness. And then, Hiromi Arakawa, the Full Metal Alchemist creator, has one coming out called Daemons of the Shadow Realm, and she's one of my favorite mangaka, so I'm really excited to see that adaptation as well. Anime fans are eating good. We got some cool stuff coming up. Awesome.
Cool. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you guys liked the video, feel free to check out next Friday's video, where it's the exclusive panel from Anime Milwaukee, where have Freewin's entire voice actors. And then 2 weeks from when this video posted, I also have my vlog of the experience at Anime Milwaukee. But yes, check them out if they're already posted. Otherwise, hit that like, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if you would like. And thanks for watching.